Hey guys, what's going on? Today I want to show you my beans. So in this year I have grown just a very short row of beans, as you can see. I've planted them around mid-May. I have about 6 plants which have grown. Let's count them quickly. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So we got 6 bean plants, and now look how many beans I got from these 6 plants. Look at this, that's amazing. So out of 6 beans I got this much of beans for the harvest, which is really awesome. Yeah, so I'm really happy with the reproduction rate of the beans. It's amazing how much beans you get. So imagine if you have your entire raised bed full with these plants, then you would get so many beans. It's incredible. So beans are awesome. So a lot of people eat them and they give you good calories and protein. Okay, so now we have 6 plants, okay? And now let's take out 6 of these beans and weigh them. How much is it? 1, 2... Okay, so that's 6 beans. Let's see. It's 1 gram, okay? 2 grams. 2 grams. 1. Okay, maybe it's 1.5 gram. And now let's see how many beans in weight I got from 1.5 grams. It's 185 grams. Wow. That's amazing. Amazing. So the reproduction rate is insane, okay? And the quality is actually really good. So if you take a look at the beans, these are the Canadian Bonda beans. They look really nice, okay? It's really nice. And yeah, you will also always get beans which are not so great. So these are the ones that I've sorted out, as you can see. So some of them have a strange color, or they're really small, and I mean, you can still eat these if you want to, so no problem with that. However, for replanting the seeds next year, you just want to take the really beautiful ones, okay? And now I want to show you how the hull looks like. So I've harvested almost all of the hulls now. Here's one more. Okay, there are a few more, but actually they are green, and I don't think that they will get ripe anymore because now it's getting really cold. And beans are really susceptible to cold, so you cannot plant them before mid of May in Austria, and now they will soon die off. So this is the last hull which I found. So now let's harvest the last couple of beans. Okay, usually, like when the hull is looking like this, the beans inside are not that great. See, this is when the beans get really small and they have a strange color, which is non-typical for these kind of beans. Yeah. So the really nice beans come from the bigger hulls, which look like this. Okay, let's take a look. Wow, that's beautiful. Look at this. This is exactly the beans that I want to harvest. Typical Canadian Bonda bean with this nice violet color, violet, red, black color, in the shape of a kidney. Perfect. Okay, this is not ripe yet, so it's still a little bit green. Let's see how the beans look like at the inside. Okay, here you can see, so here you can see that they are not ripe yet, so the hulls have to be really dry. That looks really strange, I gotta say. Okay, so this is dry again. See how nice it is. Let's take a look at this one. Okay. See, this one was not 100% dry when I harvested it, and now The skin is a little bit damaged, but it's still okay. I can eat it, no problem. So that's nice, except for this one. This is a little bit deformed here. And yeah, the other ones, the smaller ones, are usually either too small or they have a strange color or shape. So I do not want to take them for my seed harvest. And as I said before, you can still eat these. You don't have to throw them away. But for the seeds, which are going to be used in the next year, you just want to take the really, really nice ones. So now let's see if our weight has changed. 195. 195. Wow. Yeah, folks, so the Canadian Wonder beans are really nice beans. They have a nice color and they taste great. So if you're wondering if you should grow beans in your garden, I definitely would say yes. And actually they are nitrogen fixer. So they have the ability to take up the nitrogen in the atmosphere and they store it in their roots. So last year I had tomatoes growing here, and this year I wanted to plant some beans because they will fix the nitrogen in the soil. Okay, so usually tomatoes take out a lot of nitrogen and other nutrients, and the beans can fix the nitrogen content. So yeah, really awesome. This is a good way to fertilize your ground if you don't want to use artificial fertilizer. So really awesome and definitely worth it. Look at how much I got from only 6 plants. Yeah, there's one more thing that I want to mention. It's the fact that beans actually do not have a great germination rate. So now we had 6 plants here, but actually I used many more seeds to get these 6 plants. That's because the germination is really bad. So probably for one plant you need 2 or 3 beans to get one plant growing. And yeah, I even have done some pre-germination of the beans, but still it has a very bad germination rate. So you will need more than just 6 beans for 6 plants. Okay guys, so now I'm going to rip out the plants because they have done their deed. Okay, so I get rid of them and then I have to replant some of the green cabbage here because they are going to get really big next springtime and I need more space for them. Oh yeah, there's one more thing. I heard that like you can take out the roots of the beans and then overwinter them, and next year you can put in the roots and you will get an earlier harvest. So that's something that I want to try out. Okay, that's looking much better. But now I have to eliminate the cucumber. It's dying anyway. And I have to put this plant to here. Yeah, and I still have 2 more cucumbers for the harvest. This is a nice one. And I got the second one here. Okay, nice. Nice kohlrabi. Okay, you probably think, well, that's a lot of space in between the plants. But let me show you them when they have grown bigger. Okay. This is how big they get, okay? Look at this. They are so tall, big, and yeah. So this is why they need so much space. Okay, so these ones I want to keep for making seeds. So cabbage needs 2 years to make seeds, I believe. And this is why I will let them grow over winter time. And the great thing is that green cabbage is winter hardy, so it can stay out here. And yeah, next year I can harvest some seeds off of this cabbage. There's one more thing that I want to show you. So here I had a bunch of carrots, but as you can see, this flower has taken over. So the carrots didn't have a lot of chance, except for the ones that grow here. But this flower doesn't go so well with carrots. And I've only planted 4 small flowers of these, and they have completely taken over the raised bed. So yeah, from now on I will only look at this, it's massive. So yeah, next time I will have a separate space for these flowers, and I really love them. They are great nematode killer. Tagetes, yeah, nice. But yeah, as I said, they have pretty much destroyed my carrots. Yeah, folks, so that's it for today. I really want to thank you for watching, and if you want to see more gardening videos, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned.